video, you are going to learn how to play the main theme of the Netflix show, The Haunting of Bly Manor, while you practice arpeggios. Hi, my name is Ilse Lozoya. I'm very happy to share with you this piano tutorial because I have to tell you, the other day I was watching this show. I don't know if you have seen it. Well, it's about The Haunting of Bly Manor, and it's a very nice show about romance and gothic and horror. But the important thing, I was watching it and I realized that the beginning of the show has this piano theme that it's so beautiful, and it's a very good opportunity to practice arpeggios. Yes, it's not about playing the piece only, but it's a way to practice arpeggios. So in this piano tutorial, I'm going to give you some tips and tell you how to play two ways of playing this main theme. Okay, so one is going to be kind of the same level that appears at the beginning of the show, and the other one is a very easy to follow and just for 100% beginners. So you can see you can see the notes, the music right here in the video, so that will help you. What do you need to know? You need to know how to read music and how to play arpeggios. Okay, we can divide this this piece is about around a minute, just the beginning, the opening of the show, and appears this very not so pretty theme, and it's played with arpeggios. So you can see right now the notes of what I'm going to play here: E, G, F sharp, basically that's it. So, but the important thing is that I am going to play the accompaniment playing arpeggios. And as you can see, I have first E minor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play how it sounds at the beginning. This is the first part, right? Of course, if you listen, you can to the show at the beginning. It sounds like some strings and orchestra there, but you can basically play this, and this is a good arrangement from that opening. And well, my recommendation here: you are playing half notes right here, and you need to play triplets with your left hand. So I'm playing E minor, but what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you go back 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's very important to play always with the same fingering. So I am playing 5, 4, 2, 1. This is a good fingering for me. So practice this many times. You can use a pedal, right? And that many times, and then you go to the next arpeggio, which is C major. And actually, this is in the root position, so no problem, easy to follow. Then I move to A minor, and as you can see, I am using the same fingers. So if I use the same fingers, not only I'm going to play this in a very automatic way, but I can change and move to the next arpeggio. Now A minor, and then D. I change here to finger number 3. So first, what you need to do is to play this many times, making sure that you can really practice this almost without really thinking which notes do you need to play. Then you can play together very slow. then you change the chord. Actually, you need to stay in F sharp. Then D. You practice this, making a kind of a strong accent at the beginning of each triplet. That is going to help you to play in a more fluid way. Then you just increase the speed, like that's it, right? This needs to be a little bit louder and trying to play E, G, F, and less than E, G, F, and you stay there. Very, very expressive. You can play slower and also sound so beautiful. With your left hand, you must play the arpeggios, but not too loud. Very, kind of really piano, right? You can need to feel the accent of each triplet, but really, really piano. And after that, you has the second part. Well, what happens? It goes to G minor. And pay attention, because here the arpeggios are a little bit more difficult, so you need to be careful with this. I just play G, B flat, A, G. You can, if you want, play octaves, right? Like this, but you can do this right here. And it is important to mention that I'm going to play, when I play B flat, I strongly recommend you to play with finger number 4. In that way, you can really play a more confident way. This, like this. Like this. And what I'm going to do here, well, I'm going to play right here. If this is difficult for you, you can play only what note, not octaves, right? So G minor is the same idea, twice, and then you go to E flat. And it is very important, because maybe you will try to do this, but it's not recommendable to begin with finger number 5 if the arpeggio that we're going to play begins with a black key. So I'm going to play with finger number 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you have played this arpeggio previously, no problem, but if you have not, well, follow the fingering that I am suggesting and practice this many times, right? Then you move to E, C minor, and then you play F, and then you stay there 2 measures as you can read the notes, and then you play B flat like this, and then you go back to the first part, right? So be careful with the second part, because you need to move from G minor to E flat, and that could be a little bit tricky, right? So I'm going to play the second part one last time. Measures, and then you play B flat. Actually it's then, but you can play this again a little bit faster maybe. And you can repeat the whole 2 sections. Well, in this way, you won't have any problem. Just divide in 2, play this almost by memory. Your right hand and your left hand, practice many times the arpeggio, always following the same fingering. Be careful, if you play and change the fingers, that you are using when you play each arpeggio, well, that could be a problem, because you won't be able to play this actually almost by memory in a very automatic way. That's how we need to practice this. Okay, what happens if you are very from zero, absolutely beginner? Well, I'm gonna give you a suggestion. It still sounds beautiful, so maybe it's not the same that the original, but you can do something like this. Instead of playing, moving the arpeggio into octaves, what you can do is doing. Actually, you maybe can control the sound better here, right? What I'm doing, instead of playing twice, 2 triplets in 2 octaves, I'm playing in the same. And actually, it's a good exercise because you can use your wrist and move like. So this is another way of playing this in a very beginner way, but it still sounds beautiful. So if you like this video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, to share it, and write down a comment. Tell me what do you think. Have you watched the show? If you have not, I really recommend you. It's a very entertaining kind of horror, romance, gothic show. So with this nice, really smooth and pretty, not too much notes, kind of simple but so pretty piano theme here. So I really recommend you to go and watch the show and practice this. So my name is Ilse Lozoya. Thanks for watching this video.